Salon. We got our girl. Her name is Smurf. We got her here. You guys can see we did the braids last time, and we're gonna take these braids out. So I popped on here today, just to take these braids out of her hair and to get a little gossipy in for y'all. So, you guys, I have been watching Life After Lockup. Don't know why, don't know how I got stuck on watching this show. So Life After Lockup is when people date inmates. So I've been watching it for maybe about 6 months. So I've been watching, and there's different people on there, different couples, they're dating. So I was watching this one, I think this is season 3. So I was watching this one. This chick's name, her name is Ty. She dates anywhere from 3 to 4 inmates at a time. I don't even know if you call it dating, because she never get to see them. It's all, through telephone visits. She never get to see these inmates. So she dates 3 to 4 inmates at a time. This girl has like a spreadsheet about who she gonna date and how she gonna date them, what time she gonna speak to them, and everything. So I was watching it, and she was dating some guy his name is Hottie. So this is the guy that she was dating, and Hottie was like her main guy, was the guy that she just thought that Hottie was gonna be everything. He was gonna take her whenever he got out in 37 years and marry her and, wife her up. So this is what she was thinking. So come to find out, Hottie is supposed to be, I don't know, Hottie was a drug dealer, or she got locked up for drugs. So he was a drug dealer and he was a rapper. So you know how that go. But Hottie had a girlfriend. Now this girl's friend's name was Boston. Hottie been dating Boston for about 12 years. So him and Ty were dating. Ty had only been dating him like 5 or 6 months. So him and Boston had been dating for 12 years. So Ty finds out that her supposed to be boo, her man, who she said she was engaged to, that's locked up in prison, they got like 37 years, she's getting upset because he has another woman. So I'm like, ain't that the pot calling the kettle? You keep at least, she dates at the minimum 4 inmates at a time, and she's on TV bragging about dating 4 inmates at a time. So it's like she gets mad and upset because he has a whole girlfriend. And so she, was sending Hottie. Now Ty was sending Hottie nude pics. So she sent him all these nude pics, and his girlfriend of 12 years, Boston, she sees the pictures and she posts these pictures all over social media. So the pictures that Ty thought she was just sitting Hottie, Boston done got these pictures and posted them all over social media. So now Ty is mad. She pissed off because how dare, his girlfriend of 12 years get a hold of my pictures that I was sending to him and post them all over the internet. So, production on Life After Lockup, them being as messy as they are, they set up a meetup. With, mind you, they're about in their 30s, all of them. So Ty meets up with Boston. She's upset. Oh, get this, the kicker is Ty is a mortician. She works at a funeral home. And she has kids. She has teenage kids. She has legit children. So, production, being messy, like they always are, they set up a meetup for Boston and Ty. And then Ty gives Boston the address to the funeral home that she works at. I set up the meeting to happen at her job, at the funeral home. So she meets up with Boston outside the funeral home. She shows up. Boston was like, hey, okay, come on, let's talk like women. You know, me and you, let's talk. Ty didn't want to talk. She was mad because Boston had posted her nude pics all on social media. So she's mad, all pissed off at Boston because she posted her pictures. And Boston was like, well, if you didn't want them posted, you should have never sent them to my man. So they get into a little scuffle, in the parking lot. I'm like, this is just trash. So then, after, they get into a little scuffle, they pull Ty off of Boston. And, that was the end of that segment. And then, once again, Ty wants to meet up with Boston to have a woman-to-woman conversation again. Production, again, goes and sets up another meeting. So they set this meeting up, and then Ty again, she's sitting there talking to this lady. She realized that the only way I'm gonna get real answers and get the truth is from, Boston. I'm not gonna get, any real information from Hottie because he's a liar. He's not gonna tell her the truth at all. So she's sitting there, talking to Boston, and Boston is telling her, me and Hottie been together. We've been together for 12 years. He's my guy. I'm in all his music videos. If you look up his music videos, you'll see me in his music videos. So at this point, Ty's getting pissed off, getting real mad. And, because Boston was like, yeah, we together. I'm ride or die, with him. I help him with his music, with his management company and everything. So then again, here we go. Once again, Ty gets upset, blows her temper, don't get no real information like she was supposed to do. So the girl, Boston, gets mad because, Ty got an attitude with her. Boston, gets mad and, takes some water out the glass and sprinkles it in Ty's face. Ty get mad. She gets mad and jumps on top of the table and lunges at the girl. So there they go again. They fighting big time. Production had to step in. But I find it funny that every time they fight, Ty is the one initiating the fight, but Boston never fights back. I'm like, so what type of fight is that when, the person that you fighting with never fight back? So Boston, never fought back, never fights Ty back. Every time they get into a fight, it's always Ty going after Boston. Boston never fights Ty back. So they're fighting, water getting thrown. And, Ty once again didn't get no answers. So, they pulled them apart. And Boston was like, you know what? Y'all not finna play me no more. Y'all not setting me up. I'm not having no meetings with this woman because she don't want to talk. She just want to fight. So Boston leaves, snatches her mic and everything off and leave. And then so Ty gets in the car, with her friend, and she's all upset. She's on 10. And then, talking about how she's done with Hottie and all this and all that. I'm like, this stuff is crazy. Like, how do you let somebody in prison play you like that? I'm like, I don't understand. Y'all got all these men and women walking around, but you want to date somebody in prison. Like, and then you getting played by the dude. You sending them money, and it's not cheap to date these dudes because they need you. You have to pay for the phone calls and everything. So I don't understand how you let a dude in prison play you. And then, like I said, Ty keeps at least three to four prison dudes. So it's like, it is ridiculous. She's spending all her time with these prison dudes. She got days of the week. She got it mapped out. Days of the weeks, the times that she gonna talk to these dudes. This is just how serious she is about having a prison back. I'm like, this is crazy. But then she got kids. I'm like, you got kids, teenage kids and little kids. When are you putting time into these kids? You putting all these time into these men, these prison men, talking to them on the phone, sending them stuff, doing all this stuff. I'm like, these people, they are nuts. I'm like, I could never You dating somebody and then they playing you, but you playing them too, but you get mad because they played you. So I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Maybe that's y'all cup of tea or whatever. So like I said, you guys, I cannot date anybody in prison or jail because I'm gonna be spending my hard-earned money trying to take care of them, sending them shoes, sending them money, doing all this. And it's like the majority of these people that go on this Life After Lockup show, this is what they're doing. They're like spending their hard-earned money and wasting their time and thinking that they have a real relationship when actually the prisoners, they don't want a real relationship. They just looking for somebody to talk to and somebody to send them money. So I was like, wow, that was just one episode. So you guys, I'm gonna get off of here because in about 10 more minutes, another episode of Life After Lockup coming on, season 4. I haven't watched this yet, so I will be getting back with you guys. You guys, thank you for watching. That noise that you hear in the background is my brother. He has autism. It seems like anytime I decide to record a video, he wants to come upstairs and talk. He'd been downstairs all this time, but all of a sudden now I want to record a video. He wants to come upstairs and talk. This is just autism world. This is where I live at. You hear that? So you guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.